guys already know what it is, what it will be, what's cracking, what's popping, all that good stuff. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Zen. You guys are at Zen in the Voice. So it's very early, y'all. If y'all already be here, y'all know that I don't usually get up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to do readings, but I don't mind doing that because I wake up at random ass times. Like I sleep at very random times as well. So here we are. Let's get into it. And I don't know who, I was, my style of reading has been shifting a lot lately. So I've been just straight up channeling. I'm getting dream messages, intuitive messages, all kind of different messages to give to you guys. And this day, I'm not really labeling it Scorpio, Virgo, collective. I'm just reading the energy and seeing whose energy it is that's coming out so that I can label it later. For now, I don't know what energy we're getting, but I'm getting a 3 numerology energy. So I'm getting like a building energy. I shuffled the cards, of course, and reset the energy, and I have divine love at the top of this deck. So, which is the light manual, the light manual. I think I call this the star manual. That's what I like, star manual. When I made this deck, I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, but I'm channeling y'all. But like when I made this deck, it was with the intention of star seeds getting having, like, you know how it's like Ned's declassified school survival guide. This is supposed to be like a human survival guide for the star seeds. Like I do believe that I might be like a star seed or whatever. I'm trying to come to grips with the fact that I might be autistic, which is fucked up because I feel like I've been just denied of certain things my whole life. Like really understanding is what I really want. Some fucking understanding and some fucking consideration, okay? Okay. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, star manual, the manual for how to be a star in this realm. Okay. So anyways, yeah, somebody's building something huge, monumental, and you guys are working with your divine community. This could be Scorpio energy because this is what Scorpio energy has been picking up. But I know the collective have also been picking up on energy that's just a little similar to this. So let's see who it is. It might be Scorpio, y'all, because I feel like my guides know what order I do this, so they're just probably following my order. I literally saw 222 on the time. So this might be Scorpio energy. We will see. But I'm getting a 3 energy for this energy. So let's see. Get 3 cards out. Somebody's building something huge and you guys are working with your divine community. So whether you guys are learning lessons from the people around you or these are the people that's straight up meant to go the distance with you, these, what you're doing now, what you're working on, what you're building on, the lessons you're learning, it's all matters. Like I did a reading for a friend a few weeks ago, a few months ago, I don't know, I think it was a few weeks ago. Shout out to Empress on Guard, shout out to Empress Nikki, my girl Alana Nicole. But like I was telling her, like I forgot what her question was, and you know I don't want to put any of her info out there, this is all confidential stuff, but basically we talked, chatted, and not even just for her reading, this is stuff we chat about just as homegirls or whatever, but like we were chatting about like basically if she, you know, who we should build with, who we should, you know, how do we know whether we should work or build with certain people. And I was telling her like it's very important to at least try because there's always things we're going to learn. I saw 333 when I said that, but there's always things we're needing to learn. So even if you get burned or scarred or cut or whatever, you still needed to learn something in that space. So I'm picking up on that heavily. But anyways, we have I will live my greatest life. Okay, I will live my greatest life. You guys got listen. Virgo got listened to, so I'm feeling like this could be Scorpio energy. And then look what we got, y'all. Divine community. What did I not say? What did I say? Divine love. It's the same suit. They're both written in gray marker. Divine love, divine community. Wow, y'all. That is a huge confirmation for somebody. So that's why I be trusting my intuition, y'all, because as y'all can see, the shit is crispy, crisp on point. And please, this is not a beauty vlog. Don't read too much into my nails looking busted. Like, I don't have time for that. All right. Okay. We could tussle. All right. But anyways, y'all, somebody is building with their divine community, and now the energy's changing. Now I'm getting all excited because that's just exciting. So let's see what's going on with that. I will live my greatest life. Somebody is realizing like I'm getting blessed with opportunity and learning. Like somebody is just really stoked here because they're like, oh my God, I'm getting what I wanted. Even if it's not the people that's gonna come with me for life, I know that I'm going in that direction. So somebody here is very happy. I feel it. Okay. So we have the Magician. Somebody is manifesting their ass off. Somebody's manifesting their ass off, and y'all are pulling it all in. I love to see it. I know that's right. And we have the Eight of Swords. There's a little gnat here that's gonna piss me off, but I'm gonna ignore it. Okay. None but the opposition, the enemy. Okay. So we got Eight of Swords. So even though somebody is manifesting their ass off, living their greatest life, doing their thing, there is an Eight of Swords energy that's popping up here in the vibes. What is this Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords energy is mental entrapment. Eight of Swords energy is feeling so stuck and bound and confused by your own thoughts. It's literally being in a mental prison. Mental prison is what the Eight of Swords is. If I said wands, I meant to say swords, y'all. So Eight of Swords energy is what we're looking into right now, because we got to nip this in the bud right now. The card says literally imprisonment, entrapment, self-victimization. So there's somebody in your midst that's like a victim. I don't think it's you, y'all, because if you live in your greatest life and you're manifesting your ass off, why the fuck would you be in your head? Why would you be overthinking and in a mental imprisonment and being a self-victim? If you were in that energy, you wouldn't be manifesting so well, unless somebody is manifesting terrible shit into their reality. But I don't think that's the case, because I will live my greatest life is here. So let's see what this Eight of Swords energy is, because I don't think it's y'all energy. I think it's somebody trying to project on y'all, or somebody that's heavily in y'all energy that y'all probably don't even want to be there. So let's see what this is. All right, so we have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So we have fire, water, and earth. Somebody could have these elements in their chart. All right. Take this stuff as it resonates, y'all. But somebody here is seeing a bigger picture. Somebody is seeing the full scope of what they want to do, how far they want to go. Or somebody could be literally, I just received, thank you, Spirit, that somebody is looking at somebody's goddamn chart. Somebody is looking at somebody's natal chart. Somebody literally stole my notebook. And like, I don't know if I lost it, misplaced it, or somebody literally has my notebook, but I know I didn't lose it or misplace it, because I'm very intuitive. I have a very specific like connection to my items. So I just know that that notebook is somewhere where it's not supposed to be. And I feel like somebody might be looking at my personal notes and I don't like it. Okay. But no, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting something like that. Like basically somebody is looking at somebody else's, like this Three of Wands. The Three of Wands card lately has been really giving me like Akashic record vibes, or like natal chart vibes, where somebody's trying to basically beat you to the punch, or like learn about what you have more than they're learning about what they have, because they value what you have more than they value what they have. So basically they want what you got. Like that's what I'm getting here. Somebody's very mentally entrapped because they feel like I'm looking at this person's chart, or I'm looking at their fortune and their what they have. I'm confused on how they're getting it. I'm confused on, yeah, somebody is like emotionally renewed here, spiritually renewed. They have a lot of gain coming. Though this is a person who is in a space of renewal, healing, attracting money, attracting abundance. And somebody is basically trying to get in on it or interrupt it, delay it, and it's not working. And I think that they're just getting really upset that it's not working. So I feel like you guys just need to know that that's happening. I don't think that y'all have to do anything about it, or some of you will, which is totally fine. But like, I don't think you need to do anything about it. I think that Holy Spirit, holy angels, ascended masters, guides are just trying to bring this to your awareness, that this is happening, because it's not working. Anything else they need to know about this though? Yeah, so this is somebody who was in the community, in your community with you. This person could literally be a fire sign person or a earth sign person, but I'm getting that this is a person who sits on their throne, somebody who sits there. I'm gonna let it fly. Exactly, same, because baby, same. Because my ancestors and the way God be showing up hidden for me, I don't have to do a thing. I feel like people be thinking I'm doing stuff to them. Baby, no, you're not. That's your karma doing it to you. When you try to F over a really good person, like, that's really following God, that's really following a cause, like, you're going to get wrecked by that person's ancestral lineage. Like, if you come from a bloodline, like, baby, if I come from a bloodline of Spartans energy, not saying I come from Sparta, I'm saying like I come from a lineage of people who are warriors. I'm not finna say too much about it, but that's why people like us leave it alone, because we our hitters are lethal and you can't see them, which makes it even worse. So I digress. But yeah, this person who is doing this to you, this person's in your community, or they were a part of your community somehow. We can get some more information on that. But this is somebody who sits on their throne. This could be somebody who's very materialistic. They look at you as a Queen of Pentacles, and they try to walk in that Queen of Pentacles energy, like, oh, I'm gracious, I have money, I give my money to the poor and the little babies. I'm like literally hearing Nicki Minaj say, I give a lot of money to the babies out in Haiti, yelling all around the world. Can you hear me? Do you like my body? And a Nicki. Okay, let me not turn up, because that's what I was tempted to do. But somebody could be Haitian. Somebody could be a person who gives back. This is a person who gives back because they're like, oh, I know I'm gonna get a return. I know I get to write that off on my taxes. Like, this is a person who's like a fake philanthropist, straight up. It's one thing of knowing universal law and participating in it, but it's another thing where you try to do things with a certain guise, like on some narcissistic shit, so people can like you and put you in a certain esteem, but you're not really a good person. You don't really care at all. Like, this is a person who will donate money to the homeless, but if they're in front of a homeless person, they're like, ew, ooh, oh, you stink, oh, you gross, don't touch me, don't, Child, this is somebody who is probably very materialistic. This person could be an earth sign, like I said, or a fire sign. But either way, this is somebody who was just in your community at some point, baby, acting like they beside you. And this person's not. They're counting your pockets. When they were next to you, when they were in your life, they were counting your pockets, looking at what you might have that they can utilize. That's what the fuck they were doing. Can we get any more information about this person so that we can identify this person? I'm seeing rhinestones in my mind's eye. Like, somebody might like rhinestones. Somebody may wear a lot of fake jewelry, or just like wear a lot of like shiny, bejeweled shit, like bedazzled ass shit. I'm getting that this, I heard flamer, y'all, and I don't say stuff like that, so no offense to anyone, but this is what I'm getting. I can't help how my guides give me somebody's gay, somebody's a flamer, somebody's very flamboyant, somebody's very like, ooh, 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 ooh. And if they're not like that, this is somebody who wants to be like that. So this is a DL person. This is a person who either lives in their truth or they wish they could, damn it. But this is somebody who thinks that, yeah, this is somebody that some of y'all worked with. Some of y'all, this person is an earth sign, or they have earth heavily in their chart. But this, I'm picking up so heavy, this is somebody's coworker or somebody that you just work together with in a certain structure, in a certain friend group, community. Like, I'm getting that heavily. Yeah, and it's the truth. Ace of Swords. Coming out with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like somebody in this space is like heartbroken as hell. I feel like this is the kind of person that did you dirty or caused a problem, but they trying to play the victim. Literally, yeah, because the Eight of Swords, the card literally says self-victimization. So this is a person who doesn't take accountability ever. Ever, ever, ever. How you a big dog? How you a Queen of Pentacles? How you a Queen of Pentacles, but you can't take accountability? Make it make sense to me. Like, it reminds me of this one lady I met once, and she was trying to come off like so religious and loving and caring, and I care about the babies and their education. But it was all kind of sus shit happening. Like, these kids were possibly in danger of like sexual assault, physical and verbal assault. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not the kind of person who gonna snitch on their ass, but it's like, if anything, I'm just looking at them like, okay, you said you give a fuck, or you coming off like a caring person, bitch, you don't care about nothing but yourself. You just want to look like a person who's so smart, and you care about the kids in the community. You're just trying to look like this queen, but you're not a queen. It reminds me, oh my God, thank you, Spirit. It reminds me of like Mother Teresa. And I only know this because me and Mother Teresa damn near have like the same birthday or something. And if you're not a good Virgo, you're an evil Virgo, period. If you're not a good person as a Virgo, you're probably a terrible person. And that's just how it works. It's same for like Gemini. It's the same for like almost all the signs, but especially for Virgo. But anyways, I'm just talking about what I know, y'all. Y'all know I have all these Virgo placements. But like Mother Teresa, right? So everybody, when you think of Mother Teresa, what do you think about? Oh, this nice saintly religious lady. Somebody could be very religious. I could be talking about a mother figure. I could be talking about a matriarch of a group, a fucking coven, a witch. It could be all kinds of weird shit. Okay, but I'm picking up on that heavily. But like, when you think about Mother Teresa, you think, oh, this nice, sweet, religious lady who's helping all these babies up in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's helping all these babies and giving back and da da da. But baby, Mother Teresa used to embezzle money. She used to work with crooks and criminals, and not even for the greater good. She was on some personal BS. Like, she was giving the church and herself like all kinds of money, all kind of passes, write-offs on the taxes. Like, they were reusing needles. Like, they had this school in Africa or this school somewhere, and they were reusing needles. Y'all know that if y'all look at certain movies, documentaries, people do nasty stuff. And I know through life experience, like, I've lived, y'all, some of y'all, if y'all know, I've been homeless. I've had to live in shelter life. Like, I've had to sleep outside a couple times, like, which was terrible. But I'm saying that to say, like, at some of these shelters, for example, like, there's this one in Hollywood that's like really nice, right? And they have all this money, millions of dollars that they're supposed to be donating, and all these free clothes, free shoes, free supplies, like expensive shit, this and that. There's people who work there that pocket money, pocket materials. They hold the, like, say for example, Skims gave this shelter like hella Skims to give to the kids at the shelter, right? There are certain organizations that will basically not give the kids any of the Skims. Like, they'll distribute it. Like, they'll be like, oh, you can win something, or I'll give you this if you do this. Like, it'll be like incentive, which isn't a bad thing at all. But like, this is just an example. I'm just telling y'all this because I'm letting y'all know that I've had this experience, and I'm not just speaking from something I don't know, but I'm really heavily picking up on just organizations who are seedy, who are liars, stealers, thieves, who hide behind the guys, like kind of like BLM. Like, who owns BLM? Jewish people. They are taking y'all money, like even giving money to St. Jews and like all this. These people are not using that money half the time. If y'all not giving this money directly to people in their home, if these clothes, if these skims, if this supplies, if this body wash, if this all this stuff isn't going directly into people's homes, to kids who need it, who need to wash their ass tomorrow, not next week, if they fucking make their bed every day. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, some people are not using, they're not a good person, but they're trying to act like it through donations or whatever. That's what I'm getting. So somebody who is basically a fraud is watching you, seeing you do the real thing, and they feel away. They feel away because this is a scandalous person, somebody who has experience with watching people that are younger, smaller, on the come up, and like taking from them. I'm picking up on that so heavily, and it's actually pissing me off. But you guys are living your best life. You guys are not being affected by that at all. Moon card at the bottom of the deck. Who is my life? Who is my life? What? Hold on, boo. Who is my life coming? I don't know what that means, baby. MD Nashir Udin. Udin. Is it Udin or Udin? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, there's something you need to pay attention to because of this. Because somebody is BSing. Somebody may try to come through acting like they want to work with you. Literally, y'all, I picked this deck up and my hands are small, so that's why I dropped it. But this card came out. 7 of Swords. Y'all need to be careful with who y'all working with. Because somebody gonna try to come to you. They got their own, watch out for motherfuckers who got their own little business, their own school, their own setup, and they might be doing better than you or coming off like they're doing better than you, or y'all might have a similar thing that y'all do, and they don't have to be older than you. They don't have to have more than you. They could be the same age as you. They could have less than you. They could have more than you. All I'm saying is somebody is trying to finesse you and trying to make their way into what you got going on. So you need to listen to your intuition. And I'm going to listen as much as I can and give y'all whatever I can give y'all. So let's see what comes out for listen. Yeah, so we have a new phase, a new cycle coming here with the World card. So somebody has a whole new phase, a whole new opportunity coming their way. So this is somebody who knows that they have something in like coming up for them. Somebody who's starting a new job, somebody who's starting a new position. They're going to work in a new state, or going to, somebody could be doing charity work, you know, for an organization and traveling. Like, I'm literally picking that up now. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Like, somebody's traveling to like somewhere far. Take it as it resonates, y'all, because I'm getting a whole bunch of different things. Somebody could be just working for a school or organization, but somebody's like traveling overseas or traveling to another state to work with the organization, and you need to listen to your intuition. It's, oh, thank you, Spirit. Like, it's reminding me of like a couple years ago, y'all. These little press-ons keep getting caught onto my hair, so don't be distracted. But yeah, it's hard for them to come off. I'm trying to not mess up my nail bed. But yeah, it's reminding me of this time that I took this trip If you know, you know, because I talked about all of this on all my old videos. But like I went to New York because I was thinking about moving there permanently. But until then, like I was working with this like company and this school and this whole like spiritual organization, because I was like, let me see if I can work here, if I could live here, if I could see myself working with these people. I need to, a lot of stuff we were doing at the time, because it was near COVID, was like virtual, like over Zoom and da da da. But me, I'm the kind of person where I take spirituality very seriously. If I'm gonna be buying services from you or working with your organization, you know, I got certified in Reiki. I don't know if some of you guys know that, but I'm a certified Reiki practitioner. I still practice. I practice on myself and I still practice for free, but I have my certificate. I need to like print it out and put and frame it, which is something I'm working on. I have to literally contact the organization and do all that at some point, y'all. But no, like I went to New York, like straight up, and I told them like I'm coming. Like I was talking to y'all for years, like I'm coming to see what y'all really about. I need to meet y'all face to face. I need to see y'all, because I'm not the kind of person who's gonna bond with you and set all this stuff up virtually, then come meet y'all finally and then everything's off, because I'm gonna feel like all the time and energy I put in was a fluke. So I went straight up, went there physically to work with these people, to connect with this community. And when I got there, let's just say this, there was a lot going on behind the scenes, a lot going on that I'm not saying it was bad or good. It's just was some weird shit going on. And I feel like I didn't understand it. There were certain hierarchies, certain like politics involved, certain, you know, probably mysteries involved that I don't know. It was just a lot going on. And I'm glad I went, because it was like this pilgrimage that I had to take to basically learn this huge lesson. So that's what I'm picking up on. Somebody's taking a pilgrimage. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's a huge betrayal, and I'm not gonna put too much of my experience out right now, because there's a way I want to tell that story, but this is not the way I want to tell that story. But I do feel like I went into that situation and got hugely like betrayed in a way. Like I betrayed myself. I may have felt betrayed by others, but really it started with me. Like the betrayal started with me, because I just put myself in a certain level of discomfort that just wasn't worth it. I knew it was worth it for me to learn the lesson. I knew it was meant for me to have that experience, but I was still like, of course, when you processing your emotions in the moment, you might feel all kind of different emotions, you know, anger, betrayal, discomfort, like all kinds of different things. So basically I'm saying some of you guys are going into a pilgrimage. Oh, and it's crazy because I just did a reading for somebody, and it reminded me of a reading I did for my brother when he was going to the service or whatever. Confidential, so I'm not going to tell anybody stuff. But basically, I'm just picking up on these different pilgrimages. So when you go to the service or basic training or whatever, that's a whole process. That's a pilgrimage where you'll get to learn about yourself. You'll get to learn about your country, to see if you really fuck with what your country's doing in their fucking military, their, you know, whatever, their Air Force, their Navy, whatever. So I'm really picking up on somebody who's like going on a pilgrimage into a structure. You're going to learn about yourself. You're going to learn about the structure itself. But there's a huge betrayal that's there. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm not telling you to not go, because just like I told my baby brother, even if I'm telling you that you might not like being in the service in the long run, you still need to go, because you may learn something about yourself through this whole thing. So still go. So I'm saying that to say, like, you never know. Maybe you like it. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll learn something about yourself that'll change your, you know. So yeah. Okay, let's just get into this. Let's get into this. What do they need to know about this pilgrimage? Or this journey that they're on? What do they need to know? Yeah, whoa. Okay, that's a lot. I'm gonna sneeze, y'all, but it's like struggling to come out. Okay, so you've been putting in work. You've been getting all your materials. This is somebody who's like getting all these materials. Maybe you got to get books. Maybe you have to get a new computer. Maybe you started a new job. You get a company car, a company computer. I'm just getting somebody who's gathering all their supplies, ready to work on this craft, perfect this craft, right? But there is a tower here and a Prince of Cups. that this fell on the floor. So I feel like this is trying to make its way into this situation, but I'm not sure if it's opposition or if it's karmic. Karmic meaning that this was something that may feel negative or uncomfortable or challenging that you were meant to experience so that you can undo some type of karmic lesson or reverse some type of karmic cycle. Or this could be something just super oppositional that is working against you. So it'll be different for everyone, so take it as it resonates. Somebody definitely here is dealing with somebody who is a weirdo in this structure. This can be the person running the whole shit. They could be corrupt, you know, but there's a tower here tied up in your emotional body, your masculine emotional body. Prince of Cups. Somebody here, I'm talking to somebody who's building up themselves emotionally. They're learning about their emotional triggers. They're learning about how they feel about things, where they stand emotionally when it comes to a lot of different things in life. So this is somebody who isn't a master of their emotions yet, but they're definitely on the way to mastering themselves. Because in this Thotha deck, the Prince of Cups is also the King of Cups. So it's somebody who has like a lot more talent than they give themselves credit for, is what I'm really picking up on. This is somebody who like is very emotionally compassionate. They have a lot of emotional control and balance, but people probably try to make them feel like that's not the case, or maybe they just don't give themselves enough credit for as much work as they do. So this is somebody who is very emotionally developed, but they don't see themselves as that. But somebody's trying to play on your, I feel like through this experience, somebody's going to learn how emotionally controlled they really are. So this is, you're going to, like, for example, when I went on this trip, I didn't want to share this, but Spirit's telling me to share some of this stuff. So when I went on this trip to New York to work for this spiritual organization or whatever, there were certain things that was being offered to me and said to me and done to me that anybody who was very emotionally like reactive and immature probably would have went off or said, "Bitch, da 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 da, you not finna da 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 da, you not da," you know, they would have went off, right? Damn, it's me, I got to go, I'm dead. Kanaya, something told me it was you. But yeah, like it's like a person who was emotionally immature probably would have cried, screamed, yelled. I went through a lot of BS. When I landed, I damn near didn't even have anywhere to stay. I had certain things set up that completely fell from under me when I got there. Same thing that happened to me when I first moved to LA. Like I had certain things set up, like, oh, this person said I can crash there. This person's gonna support me. That person's gonna show me where this is and tell me how to do this and tell me. I got here, baby, everybody was flaky. Everybody was fluky. Everybody, oh, I can't help, I can't, da, da, da. And now, since I've been here for 7 years, I know why stuff like that can happen, but I learned so much, okay? I had to experience that as a young person, as like a 21, 22-year-old, because I had to learn life, basically. So this is what you're experiencing. Somebody's gonna try to play on your emotional immaturity. They think you're emotionally inept. They think that you're emotionally underdeveloped, but you are not. When I'm channeling, I be using certain words wrong, y'all. So please ignore that. The English language gets so muckied up when a channel is open. Okay, so anyways, like, yeah, somebody's been working on themselves, working on their craft, and this is a person who's very serious about their craft, but somebody's going to try to play with you emotionally. Let's see what's going on with that. There's 3 cards I didn't turn over yet, so let's see what they talking about. So yeah, we have 10 of Wands, oppression. Like, literally, I can relate to this so much. Oh my God. I'm gonna try to share some of my reads and some of my videos around the time I went to New York. And if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, follow me on Instagram at TombabeZ, TOMBABE __. And I'm gonna also put it in the description. I'm gonna try to remember, y'all. And like, I'm gonna repost some of my like posts and stuff from that New York thing so that y'all can see visually. Until I tell that story, y'all can just see a little bit of what I went through. And I'm gonna try to repost some stories from that time. I mean, some reads from that time too, so y'all can see. But I'm really picking that up. Like, I got there and people were trying to oppress me. Like, I'm thinking these people want me to be the leader of my own shit and like, oh yeah, okay. I feel like people wanted me to be a leader. Like, it's so crazy how that just happened, because I have these like little, you can probably see these little butterflies on my wall. I just put these up, and there was one I thought had fallen off the wall because I couldn't see it, but the light is actually reflecting on it. It's gold, so like I couldn't see it for a second because of the way the light was shining, but it's on the wall. Like, I thought it fell off. But basically that's what, like, that's all symbolic. Like, I feel like somebody, you transformed and you become this like very strong, powerful master, or you're getting there. Like somebody can see you. It's like seeing somebody dancing so beautifully in this ballet class, knowing like, damn, they gonna kill it one day. Or they just so naturally good at ballet. They so naturally good at this dance form. Like this person is always gonna have this gift. Like that's what somebody's looking at you as, and they're just banking on you not knowing things about yourself. They're banking on you being insecure. They're banking on you thinking that you don't have enough. They basically trying to low-low you. Okay, that's what happened to me when I got to New York. Because when you're paying for these classes and these services, it's like they gonna hype you up all day. Yeah, you can do this. They're gonna hype you so you can buy services. Yeah, you can do anything. You can do anything. I want you to buy all these courses. Yeah, buy all these courses. But when you meet these people in person, it's a whole nother ball game, boo. They're gonna feel threatened when they see, oh, this person is actually very intuitive. This person is actually very talented, gifted. These people that are going to try to use you, oppression. These are the kind of people, I've worked with so many people like this, y'all. People I thought were friends to the end. People I thought were business partners that I work with, and discovered these people are trying to have some type of control over me. They're trying to control my trajectory and my path so that I don't feel empowered enough to reach my highest heights and my highest destination. And I'm picking up that y'all have a lot of people around y'all trying to come in and oppress you, so you can, you know, just know you're gonna learn a lesson, but y'all might have to free yourself from this. This is gonna set y'all up though, so that the long-term plan that y'all have can be like kind of retweaked. Because when I work with those people, I align my whole future to these people, and that's why I felt the need to show the fuck up. I was going through so much in my life, a terrible relationship. I was in danger in that relationship, so I was like, the time is now, God. It's now or never. I gotta go see if this is my life path, or I gotta see what the hell my life path is. So basically, I spent all that money, all that time with these people on these services, you know, moved to New York for damn near a month. Like, basically, I'm saying that to say, you need to know where your life is going. So if you go and do this pilgrimage and learn, I don't like this work at all. It's like somebody going to study to be a nurse for years. Then they get in the nursing field and go, damn, nurses are bullies. Nobody's supporting each other. The healthcare industry is using us all, stressing us out. Like, we don't get paid enough. Like, it's that kind of thing where you put all your dedication into a certain field or a certain, you know, path, and you learn. Like, you go smiling, I'm so happy, then you get there and you fucking hate it. That's what somebody's gonna go through. That's exactly what somebody's gonna go through. Anything else that they need to know? I just heard Humpty Dumpty fell on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. I don't know what the fuck. Somebody's trying to Humpty Dumpty you. They trying to push your ass off the wall. They trying to discourage you. This is the kind of people that want to discourage you so that you could just not want to do what you're doing. They view you as competition. But little do they know, you're just not going to work with them. You're going to probably just end up doing your own shit. Yeah, literally the aeon, the judgment. Somebody is going to have a huge experience that changes their whole genetic makeup, their whole DNA, their whole mind. It's like somebody's going to recompute. Somebody's gonna go into this situation and go, you know what? Nah. And it's so crazy because I've been seeing this imagery so much lately, like randomly online, randomly. This whole, like, it's like an Egyptian story. I forget who it's about. It's not Isis. Is it Isis? I just know it's the guy that's like of the stars. And it's funny because when I woke up this morning, I was like looking out this window and I just saw all these stars. So I'm just getting like, there's like a watcher energy, or just like there's some type of deity that may be guiding you or protecting you or leading you. It's feeling very like ancient Egyptian. I'm trying to think of the story and the name of the people involved, but I can't think of it right now. All right, so what do they need to know about their divine community? I feel like you guys have a lot of awesome shit coming to y'all in very strange packages. Yeah, we got the hermit mode. So when you guys are not communicating with your divine community and putting this work in, you guys need to spend time. Goddess nut. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, so when you guys are not interacting with this community, when you guys are not interacting with these people and doing this work, you guys need to be spending time exclusively alone, exclusively in hermit. You guys need to be able, like when I was on this trip in New York, when I wasn't working as a home health care aide, when I wasn't trying to pull in the money to fund the trip and go to do all these different spiritual things, like I was literally by myself completely. Everything was a sign. Everything was I was cold. I was taking the subway. I was paying attention to how people talk to me and react to me. My phone was broken, so I was literally paying attention to every little thing. Like I remember I rented a place to stay for like a weekend, and when I arrived there, it was cold as shit, y'all. I paid like $40 to get there by Uber. I got to this destination and they didn't want to let me into the Airbnb. They was like, oh, we didn't rent to nobody tonight. And I'm like, yes the fuck y'all did. And I couldn't show them the confirmation, y'all, because my screen and my phone was fucked. But we confirmed. I was like, bro, I just got off the phone with y'all. Yeah, I definitely just rented this space. Like, this is the address, da da da. Whole time, the woman sent her damn husband to check a person in, but her husband didn't know. Her husband wasn't aware that her husband basically answered the door, but he wasn't the one who was running the Airbnb stuff, so he didn't know somebody was supposed to check in. So when I called them back the next day, like, ma'am, why wasn't my room ready? Like, why didn't y'all let me in? She was like, oh, I'm so sorry, my husband answered the door. What I think is that they overbooked or they double booked and they didn't want to let me in, and the person who was in the space actually left the next day. So basically what I'm saying is like, pay attention to every little thing, because y'all gonna be running into all kind of shit that's gonna test your emotions, that's gonna test your mental fortitude. It's gonna really put your emotions and your mental capacity to the test. You're going to have to be in hermit when you're not engaging in whatever activities you're gonna be doing. Yeah, anything else they need to know about this? Anything else they need to know? 9 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is going to be such a stressful experience that's going to take so much like energy and focus and perseverance, but you have it all in you. Like when I was there, I was tired, I was sick, I was this, I was that, but I was so determined to gather this information, to have this experience where I was able to make it through. I remember it was Thanksgiving and shit. I was trying to get some food, like some warm cooked food, when I was standing in this other place in like the red brick area. With like the brownstone area, the place with all the brownstones, not too far from the Barclays Stadium. And it was like Thanksgiving time. So I remember I couldn't find no food because all the shops was closed. The next day they was closed. So I was fucked. Like, but I had the energy to have the experience. So I feel like you guys are going to have the energy to have that experience. You're going to have to persevere. You have the energy because you know it's leading you to your legacy, your culmination. You know that you're gaining the experience, the physical, tangible experience and skills necessary to see you through on this path. Even if it's not in the path that you thought, it's going to set you up to have your own thing going on, whatever that's going to look like for you. So push through for real. Anything else they need to know in regard to their legacy or this whole experience? Wow, this card just came out in the reverse. So we got the Emperor card in reverse. There's gonna be somebody there abusing their fucking power. Yeah. That's why I don't want to tell my story now, because the story has certain elements that need to be told because of things like this that have happened, that were happening in certain capacities. So somebody in this equation is going to abuse their power of authority. For real. Somebody's going to be a fucking tyrant. They could be helpful. They could be loving. They could be, you know, a good teacher and a good instructor, but instead they're going to be mean. They're going to be cold, callous, calculated, tyrannical. Like, that's what I'm getting. Instead of being a good leader, they're gonna be they're gonna show you, this is like a narcissist almost. This is a person who loves to say the world, but when it's time to actually, it's like they tell you never meet your heroes, because you meet them and then you learn they're fucking fake and your whole life is different. Yeah, I'm picking that up real heavy. Real heavy. I'm looking for the Emperor card in reverse so I can read it to y'all. It says tyranny, rigidity, coldness. So yeah, y'all gonna see somebody be real cold to you. This is a means to control you though. So that's what I have for y'all. I'm not even gonna go too much further in that message because that's the message. Yeah, you guys got help. Literally, have some people you can call for help. Have some backup. Have some money. Have some emergency. Have some shit backed up. Have it, because I found all of my help and emergency assistance and shit. I found all of that when I was there, like in the thick of it. By the grace of God, I was meeting people that was helping me. Okay. So asking for help is a gift to the giver. Like one time, like that night that I didn't get let into that Airbnb, I paid $40 to get over there. I had to pay $40 for them to take me back to where I was working, because I'm in New York fresh, never lived here before, wintertime, freezing cold. I didn't know where I was supposed to stay that night. Nobody wanted to help me. The people I work for, they couldn't necessarily help me. It was just all fucked up. It was all fucked up. But the lady who relieved me when I clocked out from the job that day that I was working at, she was like so happy to help me because I'm a young girl from LA, and she was just like coming from LA, and she was just like, she just loved that. She's like, oh my God, you're from LA. She was Jamaican, she was West Indian, or she was Haitian. She might have been Haitian, or either way, she was Caribbean. And she was just like, she was happy to help me because I was a young girl and she had connections that could help me. Like she knew a guy who had an Airbnb who could have used a night, somebody renting his space for the night. So basically she was hella happy to help me. So that's what people are going to be very happy to help you in your situation when you're in this space. You're going to need to call out for help because you're going to get there and you're going to learn you're going to have some shit occur. Okay, so that's the first piece of advice. The second piece is chance. So you have the chance to take a chance, okay? To get what you desire, you have to take a chance. So I feel like you guys are maybe gonna be a little scared to embark on this journey, but y'all, it's worth it. When I went to New York to do all this, I knew it was gonna be a trip, but I just knew that it was so much for me to soak in with that whole experience. So that's what I have for y'all. I believe this was Scorpio energy. I believe this was Scorpio energy. Yeah. Oh, y'all, I look for a confirmation of if I was like, basically like, is this Scorpio energy in my mind? Look what I cut to, the death card. I'm gonna drop the mic right there because y'all know my cards don't lie, baby. Go ahead and like that shit.